Crisis is an issue top of mind for officials all across our valley, and today Las Vegas Mayor Shelley Berkeley addressed the topic during her news conference.
Human beings should not be living on the street. It's dangerous. It's unhealthy. There's nothing good about that. And I'm quite sure when people are born, they don't think, oh, when I'm in my 20s, 30s, 40s, I want to live on the streets. So we are committed to doing everything we possibly can to provide mental health therapy, addiction therapy, and job training to get as many people as we can off the streets and self-sustaining.
Mayor Berkeley says the issue has been elevated to one of the city's strategic priorities. A Las Vegas nonprofit is taking the fight against homelessness and addiction to the county jail.
In tonight's Project Las Vegas, Marie Mortera learned data from Vegas Stronger shows their program is making an impact.
And it was the best decision I ever made.
Ashley Richardson's story of second chances has had a long arc.
What was it that made you feel as if drugs had to be the answer at that time of your life?
So I grew up around drugs. Unfortunately, that was kind of the lifestyle I knew, and I wasn't really taught how to cope or how to deal with life on life's terms.
Experiencing homelessness and drug use led to spending 6 months at the Clark County Detention Center. There, an offer from a counselor named Darlene from Vegas Stronger to try MAT, their medication-assisted treatment program.
Jail isn't the correct intervention with somebody with a mental health or a substance use disorder. The answer for a person with a substance use disorder is treatment.
David Marlon, the founder and CEO of Vegas Stronger, says their Clark County contract is working. He says 2 years of data collected in collaboration with LVMPD show nearly 90% of the graduates are sober and out of prison for 6 months. More than 75% sustain sobriety for a year.
Places that I've tried just occupy your time. They don't really treat you while you're using or how to correct it, where Vegas Stronger gets down to the core of it. They get down to why you're using and how to fix that, how to change your thinking, and just to find who you are as a person without drugs.
It seems like you learned a lot about yourself through that process.
Yes, they've definitely played a big role in who I am today. I have a family now. I have my kids back. I'm married. I have a job. And a lot of it is owed to this program.
The contract, Marlon says, is year to year, and he hopes it continues as the rise of homelessness in Southern Nevada continues to increase. Nearly 8,000 people counted in one night, according to the last point-in-time count in January of 2024. Many believe the count doesn't represent everyone in need of a permanent home.
People experiencing homelessness is they've run through their social safety net. They've run through all of their family. They've run through all of their relationships, and trying to be able to put community and supports around them is going to be able to bring them also longer term effectiveness.
To use the term, it takes a village, right? And
very much so. Yeah. And part of that is recognizing that addiction recovery is often one of the root issues at that. The mental health challenges are a part of that.
Tom DeVries of the City Gate Network, a faith-based coalition including the Las Vegas Rescue Mission, says a supportive community is crucial, a sentiment shared by Marlon and Richardson.
Someone who had said, why would you just not drink, Dave? Somebody who doesn't understand it because they haven't been through it, doesn't have the same level of empathy, or could talk to us with the same level of dignity.
When I first started this program and I went in and I would go to the meetings, I was like, there's no way. I'm never going to, that's never going to be me. And now I get to be that person to say, yeah, you can. It happens. The miracle's waiting.
Marie Mortera, News 3.
What a great success story for sure. So a representative says the contract worth about $800,000. And recent estimates from Open the Books shows Clark County's homeless budget is more than $300 million a year.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but I'm sure they wish they had more. Los Angeles County recently approved a $1 billion budget for its next fiscal year to serve the homeless population, about 10 times greater than what they're serving right now. Well, coming up on News 3 Live at 6, a special surprise.